The sailing area. Let's start in Koudem. Koudem in the province of Friesland is the town where your holiday begins. Koudem is situated between Lake Morra and Lake Vlussen, bordering Gaasterland, the woodland region, and Lake IJssel. The low hills are the remains of lateral moraines that were formed in the last ice age. There's an intricate network of bicycle routes in this area. Hinderlopen, Hupen in Frisian. Town of sailors and fishermen, which has become famous for its pretty buildings, its traditional local costumes and dialect, the characteristic wooden bridges across narrow canals and its typical architecture. Hinderlopen is a gateway to Lake IJssel and a major water sports center and resort. Our houseboats offer a rare opportunity to visit the town on the water. Stavoren, Starum. Stavoren, founded in 313 before Christ, is the oldest city in Friesland. Once a famous city of kings and member of the Hanseatic League, Stavoren was destroyed repeatedly by wars and floods. Today, the town is a bustling gateway to the water sports area around the extreme southwestern tip of Friesland. Workum, Warkum. Workum is one of the 11 Frisian towns, the 9th to be precise, that make up the route of the traditional skating tour in severe winters. Workum's golden age began in the 14th century when it developed into a major trading center and port. However, in the course of the 17th century, the port silted up and the town sank into decline. Leeuwarden. The most striking monument in the city centre is the Church of St. Boniface, a neo-Gothic building from the late 19th century situated on the Voorstreek. Leeuwarden, the provincial capital, boasts a historic city centre with old canals, pleasant shopping streets and snug cafes and bars. Another outstanding landmark is the Oldenhoven, the leaning tower of Leeuwarden. The structure was built in the 16th century and can be climbed during the summer months. Sneek, Snits. Thanks to its beautifully embellished Watergate from 1613, Sneek is also known as the City of the Watergate. Sneek is a dorado for water sports enthusiasts. When admiring the city streets on foot, don't forget to visit the Frisian Shipping Museum, which boasts of splendid collections of antique ship models, all kinds of silver objects and various paintings. The vibrant city centre offers a variety of restaurants and shops. Tuesday is market day in Sneek. Balk. The agreeable centre of Balk can be reached via a narrow canal known as the Lutz. The bridges are open manually at fixed times. If you sail on past Balk, you will end up on Lake Sloten, where you can head for the town of Sloten. Sloten, Sleert. With a population of only 700, Sloten, still enclosed by its original ramparts, is the smallest city in Friesland. Two of the city's historic watergates have survived, as well as an 18th century mill which is visible from afar. The waters of the city canal, fringed with lime trees, reflect the pretty facades of the canal side buildings. Every Friday evening, in summer at 8 p.m, the cannon near the mill is fired with a great deal of pomp and ceremony. Don't miss it. Heeg. The historical town of Heeg acquired its fame after 1660 thanks to the eel trade with London. Eel shippers from Heeg enjoyed an ancient privilege to moor between Tower and Billingsgate. Some of the town's old facades are reminiscent of its glory days. Present-day Heeg, situated in an area of beautiful pools and lakes, is a truly unique centre for water sports. Its restaurants, pubs and cafes along the waterfront and its nightlife are celebrated among countless water sports enthusiasts. The peat route, much of which is on Frisian territory, owes its existence to large-scale peat cutting operations in the peat districts of Groningen and Drenthe, which began in the late 16th century. Waterways and canal systems were extended to transport the peat, and the inland shipping industry flourished. The peat route is a nostalgic shortcut for sailors in the north of the Netherlands, linking the Frisian lakes with the main canal, the Hoofdvaart, in the province of Drenthe, which in turn connects the main water sports areas of two other northern provinces, Overijssel and Groningen. Sailors on the peat route will pass a variety of locks and bridges in an equally varied natural landscape, which also offers wonderful cycling routes and interesting villages on and near the peat route. The peat route is accessible to boats not more than 28 meters long and 5 meters wide. In addition, your boat should not be higher than 3,30 meters and should not draw more than 1,10 meters. To prevent the need to collect dues at every single movable bridge and lock along the route, you will have to buy an entrance permit. The proceeds are spent on maintaining the route. On the stretch between Gorredijk and the Dam Lock, there are 10 little footbridges that you will have to operate yourself. During holiday periods, school children can often be found willing to operate the bridge for a small fee. A speed limit of 6 km per hour is in force on the entire peat route. Weerribben Nature Reserve. Together with the neighboring Wieden district to the south, this magnificent area, dominated by reed, peat and meadows, now has national landscape status. The area is managed by Staatsbosbeheer, that's the Dutch Forestry Commission, which has built a number of recreational facilities in the reserve, including jetties and fishing sites. Waterpark Beulaken Haven Wannerperveen in the province of Overijssel. Your holiday begins in Beulaken Haven, 2 kilometers outside the center of Giethoorn, and a perfect base for splendid boat trips through a fascinating area of unspoiled nature reserves, lakes, reedlands and large and small waterways. The town of Giethoorn is often referred to as the Venice of the North. Picturesque Giethoorn is a tourist attraction of international renown, and in the Netherlands you will be hard put to find anyone who has not visited it. A day trip to Giethoorn is bound to be a success. Steenwijk is situated between two different worlds, woods and moors on one side and peat bogs and lakes on the other. The untouched historic town centre speaks of a glorious past when the town served as a major trading centre. Automatic bridges in Overijssel. You can operate these bridges simply by sailing past the camera, after which the light will switch to green and the bridge will open. As you sail along, you will be spotted by a camera behind the bridge and the bridge will close again automatically. A few final points of interest. The furnishing of the boat designated to you may differ from the images in this brochure, in terms of colors, furniture, etc. The names of the boats are not fixed either. Please note that no rights can be derived from any of the images shown. We ask that you pay a deposit before your departure. The full amount will be refunded to you after your trip, provided that no accidents have occurred.